Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another tactic from the always amazing GYR, and today we have a 4-3-3, which has been cooking in game with our testing. We gave this to 𝘼𝙗𝙤𝙪, who won Skybet League 2 by 20 points. Now, they are expected to win the league, but 20 points is quite staggering. We also gave this to 𝘼𝙗𝙁, who almost pulled off a Serie A and Coppa Italia double. Unfortunately, they lost in that final. And on screen right now, you can see what the tactic did with Bayern Munich, winning the Bundesliga, winning the Champions League, beating Manchester City in there, and also securing the DFL Super Cup and the DFB Pokal. It's very, very good, this 4-3-3, and if we go onto the tactics screen, you can see it is called GYR's Gambit. If you've watched Wolverine and Deadpool, Deadpool and Wolverine, whichever way you want to go around it. Channing Tatum's back. Hashtag spoilers. This is the 4-3-3. This is Gambit with the Bayern Munich team in situ, and you can even see Harry Kane here. 51 goals for Harry Kane in this tactic. He only played 50 games in all competitions, so over a goal a game, along with 6 assists. Harry Kane's quite good in this game, isn't he? But yeah, you can see the Bayern team absolutely stacked right now. We're going to go through and break down every role and instruction that you guys need to get this tactic in your game. Please make sure you follow the video if you need to pause it at any point to make sure you get the exact instructions, be it on PC or console. The match engine's the same, guys. It works the exact same. But this video wouldn't be possible without G. His links are down in the description. Please do go and check him out. And starting off in goal, we have a sweeper keeper on support. The man who invented the sweeper keeper, Manuel Neuer. No additional instructions on him. The two fullbacks have different instruction set, guys. So the one on the right is a wingback on support with nothing additional on him. And on the left-hand side, it's a wingback, but this time on attack, especially with Bayern. Definitely allows Alphonso Davies to maraud down that side. Then we have the two centre-backs, guys. They are both ball-playing defenders on defensive duty. Again, nothing additional on them. And then going into the midfield, we have a half-back on defensive duty. So Kimmich in this instance will drop back and kind of help create a bit of a back three, which is really, really nice. On the left-hand side of the midfield trio, we have Thomas Müller. He is a deep line playmaker on support duty. Again, nothing additional on him. And then alongside him, he has a roaming playmaker on support, which is Jamal Musiala, one of my favourite players in this year's game, and he is fantastic. Now, remember in the defence, on the right-hand side, we had a support, and the left-hand side was attack. This time, in the final third, it switched around. So on the right-hand side, we have an inside forward on attack duty. And on the left-hand side, we have an inside forward on support duty. Then up front, we have the main goal threat, of course, as an advanced forward, the best striker role in this year's game, as Harry Kane. Now, we go into the tactical style, guys. This is saved as a custom gegenpress because you guys ask all the time, Steve, what's the tactical style? Because G usually saves a name over the top of it. Just select gegenpress, just follow the instructions, regardless of what the tactical style is. As soon as you set up these instructions, the tactic will be exactly the same. It's an attacking mentality on this tactic, and this is how we are set up when we are in possession, guys. Fairly narrow in terms of that attacking width, passing into space, shorter passing directness, a slightly higher tempo, and low crosses into that final third. And in transition, this is how we are set up. When possession has been lost, we are set to counter press and counter when we have one possession. We are set to distribute the ball quickly to our centre backs via the distribution type of rolling it out to make sure that we retain that possession. We're not just hoofing it long just for the sake of it. And then out of possession, this is how we are set up, guys. A high press with that line of engagement, a much higher defensive line, preventing short goalkeeper distribution and triggering that press much more often. Getting stuck in terms of our tackling style and stepping up more with that defensive line. The goal is with this is to get really high up, really bunch the opposition into their own half. If you are noticing you are getting lots of yellow cards or red cards with this tactic, or you're seeing lots of people get suspended, take off, get stuck in on the tackling setup there, and hopefully you avoid some of those bookings. But this is GYR's Gambit, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you want to see any other tactics from GYR, check out this playlist popping up right here. Is all of the tactics that we've done in this year's game.